student, in the continuation of this chapter, today we are going to study here 6.2, that is water absorbing organ. Water absorbing organ. So related to this topic, we understand here what is the main organ to help for the water absorption. So in plant, the root is the main water absorbing organ. With the help of root, plants perform a absorption process. So root is the main absorbing organ and he support to absorb water and as well as minerals. So we see here in terrestrial plants. We see here in terrestrial plants absorb water in the form of liquid. In terrestrial plants absorb water in the form of liquid from the soil. So see here in terrestrial plants. In terrestrial plants, these plants absorb water in the form of liquid from the soil. But in epiphytic plants, this type of plants, like for example of like orchids. So this type of plants absorb water vapor from air. Okay, so see here in terrestrial plants absorb water in the form of liquid from the soil. But in epiphytic plant like orchids, so orchid like plants absorb water vapor from air. So this water vapor absorb through epiphytic roots. So this epiphytic root help for the absorption of water vapor from the air. So these epiphytic roots are a special type of particular organs, and that special organ is known as velamen. Okay, so this is a velamen. So with the help of epiphytic root, these plants absorb water from the soil as well as from air. So both these type of plants absorb water in this way. Okay, we can say here in typical root are divided into 4 regions. and these four regions help for the absorption of water and as well as help for the increasing the growth of plant as well as root. So see here, next point, that is in typical root we divided into four ways. That four ways we understand here. Typical root is divided into four different regions. Is meristematic region, meristematic region. Another one is elongation region. Number 3, root hair region, and the last one is maturation, region. These four regions we will discuss in this lecture. This is the structure of root. In this root there are divided into four regions. First region is meristematic region, second region is elongation region, third region is root hair region, and last one is maturation region. So first one is meristematic region or zone. This one is elongation region, and third one is root hair region. So this is a root hair, so that's why it is called as root hair region. This is the root hair region. And this is a root hair, and the last region is maturation region. Last one is maturation region. So these are the four regions that divide a structure of root. These four regions are held to absorb the water from the soil. So the first one is meristematic region. Under this meristematic region, here is small portion of root cap. This is a portion of root cap. So let us see here root cap. Root cap is present at the tip of root. This portion is a multicellular cap. Here is a multicellular cap present, and in this region mucilage substances are secreted. These mucilage substances are help to lubricating the passage of the root passes through the hard soil. What is the lubricating? Lubricating means to penetrate or firmly fix in the soil. रूट कॅप एक म्युसिलेज सबस्टन्स सिक्रेट करतं आणि तो जो म्युसिलेज सबस्टन्स आहे तो ह्या सॉइल हार्ड सॉइल मध्ये पेनेट्रेट होण्यासाठी काय करतो, हेल्प करतो. सो दिस इज अ रूट कॅप. अँड नेक्स्ट वन इज मेरिस्टेमॅटिक रिजन. So in this region, having ability to undergo, in this region having ability to undergo repeated mitotic division. इथे mitotic division form होतो. So here is undergo repeated mitotic division to form a new daughter cell. Mitotic division कशासाठी होत असते की formation of new daughter cell. Also it helps to increase the length of root. रूट ची जी लेंथ आहे ती लेंथ इंक्रीज करण्यासाठी हे हेल्प करतो. सो दिस इज अ मेरिस्टेमॅटिक रिजन. देन नेक्स्ट वन इज इलॉन्गेशन रिजन. दिस रिजन इज न्यूली फॉर्म सेल अँड दे आर इलॉन्गेट रॅपिडली. जे पोर्शन आहे न्यूली फॉर्म सेल्स पासून बनलेला आहे आणि ते काय करतं रॅपिडली इलॉन्गेट होतंय. This region is responsible for growth and increase the length of root. Also help for absorption of minerals and salt. It is the function of elongation region. Means minerals and salts absorption करण्यासाठी elongation region help करतं. Then next one is root hair region. So, in this region, a numerous root hairs are present. The cell of layer, हे जे सेल असतात एक लेयर मधले, it is a periphery layer or epiblema layer. So here is number of unicellular root hairs are present. What is the function of root hair region? The function is to increase the absorption of water and minerals of the plant. हे जे पोर्शन आहे ते absorption करतं water and minerals. कशासाठी करतं कोणासाठी करते ते प्लांटचं ग्रोथ वाढवायसाठी. प्लांटची जी ग्रोथ आहे हे हेल्प करते. समोर तिकडे प्लांटची जी ग्रोथ आहे ती ग्रोथ वाढवण्यासाठी हेल्प करते. बट इलॉन्गेशन रिजन मेरिस्टेमॅटिक रिजन आर हेल्प टू इलॉन्गेट आर हेल्प टू इंक्रीज द लेंथ ऑफ ओनली रूट. बट रूट हेयर हेल्प द इंक्रीज इन लेंथ ऑफ होल प्लांट. So this is the function of root hair region. Then last one is maturation region. In this region, lastly matured in stage. So it shows a differentiation and maturation of primary and secondary tissues. So what is mean by primary and secondary tissues? Primary tissues is, for example, of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. It is the simple permanent tissues, and another is secondary tissues. Secondary tissues also complex permanent tissue. Under complex permanent tissues, in these tissues, for example of xylem and phloem. Secondary tissues काय असतात xylem and phloem. So the xylem, what is the function of xylem? It transport the water from one part of the plant to the another part of plant in unidirectional, from lower portion to the upper portion of the plant. In phloem transport the food material from upper portion to the lower portion and lower portion to the upper portion in both direction. So this is a part of water absorption organ or absorbing organ. So here is 4 region: meristematic region, elongation region, root hair region and maturation region. Then next part is structure of root hair. Next part is structure of root hair. So structure of root hair. So in this section we see root hair. So root hair is a cytoplasmic prolongation of epiblemaceae. Each root hair may be approximately 1 to 10 millimeter long and tube-like structure. रूट हेअरचं स्ट्रक्चर कसं असतं? ट्यूब लाईक स्ट्रक्चर असतं. So see here, this is a diagram of root hair structure. So this portion is a cytoplasmic prolongation. So here is a long tubular structure of root hair. Here is a large vacuole present in the central of the cell containing cell sap. This is a okay. So here is nucleus is present at the periphery of cell. This is a large vacuole containing cell sap. What is meant by cell sap? Cell sap is a weak concentration. In this region, weak concentration is present. So this is a large vacuole, and this is the whole structure of root hair. This is the whole structure of root hair. This is a cell wall. This is a cell wall. After cell wall, second layer is cell membrane or plasma membrane. Cell membrane or plasma membrane, and after plasma membrane, here is cytoplasm. This is a section of cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. This is a large vacuole. This is a large vacuole, and this is a nucleus present at the periphery of cell, and this is a particle like structure. It is called as mitochondria. Mitochondria. Mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. So let's see this diagram. It is a structure of root hair. So this is a epidermal cell. This epidermal cell is unicellular, elongate, delicate and unbranched. So this is a epidermal cell. Then next one is, this is a nucleus. Nucleus is present at the periphery of the cell, and then in centrally large vacuole are present containing cell sap. Surrounded by this large vacuole, cytoplasm are present as well as cell membrane and cell cell wall. Then next one is here, this is a cell wall. Cell wall is made up of, or cell wall contains two layers. This is outer layer. This portion is outer layer and this portion is inner layer. So this outer layer composed of pectin. This outer layer is composed of pectin and inner layer of the cell wall is composed of cellulose. Both the components are hydrophilic in nature. दोन्ही जे कंपोनेंट्स जे असतात सेल वॉलचे हे कशा नेचरचे असतात? हायड्रोफिलिक नेचर. मतलब रूट हेअर नेहमी कुठे असतो? वॉटर ऍब्सॉर्ब करत असतो. त्यामुळे बोथ these compounds protection to give the protection of cell wall. So next is again we come to the cell wall. Cell wall are freely permeable and cell membrane is a selective permeable membrane. Freely permeable means to allow the without any restriction of outside of the cell material, and selective permeable means to allow the selected material after enter the freely permeable membrane here. And then this second layer is cell membrane, but this cell membrane are allowed to selected membrane. So here is selectively selected material. जी material आहे ती कशी असते? Selected material. That selected material are allowed to a cell membrane. So these are the structure of root hair. So this is a diagram of root hair. Then next point is absorption of water by root from the soil. So these are the 3 points we discuss here. Now next topic we discuss in next lecture. So we stop here. Thank you.